it's Andrew with Jesus Tones here. Welcome to our second video in our video series about gain stages within a drive section on a pedal board. Today, in this video, we're talking about the second stage. Second video, second stage. I thought it made sense. Let's talk about the gear we're using, if you're just tuning in now. 2004, made in Korea, Epiphone Riviera Mini. Mini meaning mini humbuckers, not mini guitar, because it's the size of a 335, and that is not mini. Fender, 1984, made in Japan, Stratocaster. Simple, easy, awesome. Hardtail, super cool, unique, awesome. Amp is a Fender Princeton Reverb 65 reissue blackface. Mic is a Sennheiser E609 into Focusrite preamp going into GarageBand. Our second stage drive that I'm going to play through today to give examples is a Foxpedal Kingdom. It's a clone. With some alternate overdrive and clipping options, which are super cool. I don't think I use the standard clone. I don't know what I use. It just sounds good. Clones are other popular second stage drives. You turn them up a little bit more. People also like them for first stage. I use mine as a second stage. Tube Screamers are really popular second stage drives, and low gain Marshall clones are really popular, somewhat popular. Think like JHS Charlie Brown or the Keeley 1962, things like that. Even like maybe JHS Morning Glory. Yeah, stuff like that. So let's talk about this. When to use a second stage drive over a first stage drive? For me, I do it when I need a little bit more of a closed dirt sound. So like when I need just an open sound that sounds like my guitar with just a little bit more grit, I use my Walrus Audio Messner, which is the first stage drive, first video if you want to go check that out if you haven't already. Second stage, I want a closed sound. Typically, if I'm going to leave a generalization as to when I have this pedal on most, it's during choruses. Because when I play worship, I play lead guitar. And you've got your rhythm guitarist who's down here, and your acoustic guitarist who's down here. So your lead guitarist needs to get out of the way, because oftentimes the keyboard's also going to be playing in that realm. So if I'm playing lead, I'm gonna get out of the way and I'm gonna come up here, throw in some higher frequencies, get out of the way of the frequencies of the rhythm and the acoustic and the piano and the vocals. But I want a closed sound, because like that high up the neck, coming up like here even, is really going to cut through a mix anyway. So instead of using that clean sound and like cutting and like sounding out of place because everything else is big, you want to make that sound bigger by adding sound bigger without like cutting too much. I don't know, and maybe I'm describing it like not perfectly, but that's how I use it, is when I want my tone to fit into the mix and not just like, and not cut, but like I actually use it to like sit in the mix without cutting. So like if I'm playing Lion and the Lamb with my band, my worship band, the rhythm guitarist is down here, clean, by the way. My rhythm guitarist down here, I'm going to be up here to stay out of his way. Still. But to fit the mix with like the cymbals going and everything, I want to put my guitar in such a place where it's going to make the mix bigger. So I kick on my Foxpedal Kingdom Clone Overdrive. Love this thing. And it sounds like this. Here's clean. Here's with the overdrive, both pickups. It sounds good. It's not like screaming yet. If I need to scream and have like a tone similar to that, I turn on my second stage and my first stage. So, for example, here's the first stage, and here's how I'll kick in the second stage to differentiate. So I'll be using the first stage, and then I'll throw on the second stage, and you'll be able to tell when I throw that on. So here's the Messner in the neck pickup. So when I've got a lead like that I need to push out more, and like it's a song where I'll use my like first stage primarily, and I have a lead that I need to push out, I'll kick on the second stage. And typically, if it's a song that I use my second stage primarily and have a lead that I need to push out just a little bit, I'll use my first stage, not my third stage. And in my signal path order, I go first, second, third. And I actually have a fourth, but I'm just going to talk about the 3 different stages, because that'll do a lot. And I don't really use my fourth stage that much. But second stage, that's what I'll use it for. I'll use it to come out of the mix a little bit more on songs when I'm using a lot of my first stage drive. Or I'll use it to fit in with the whole band when we're big. So like on a bridge or a chorus or something. And then I'll do first and second, first solos. Kick on the first to push it if I want a little bit more of a natural tone. My third stage saturates a little more and is less transparent. So I'll use that for that. Next video we'll get there. With the Strat, this drive is super bright. So I'm going to be in the neck pickup, and like I won't play that same like I did with that guitar on this guitar, because it's too bright to do that way. I'll show you. Clean, overdrive. It's just a bright guitar. It's the way it is. But it's got a really cool like bluesy sound. And if I roll the tone a little bit back, just a little bit, it sounds really cool with the Strat. So here is the Foxpedal Kingdom with the Stratocaster.